today I want to go over with you on the IDs software tool that we built in that is one of my absolute favorite tools. It's our multiple crop tool. Have you ever gone into a case and you maybe scan in an entire sheet of anhydrine or multiple latent prints on lift cards? And you go into your scanner settings and you select multiple prints in there. And the way you do it is you draw a box around it, and then you draw a box around each of the additional latent prints you're interested in. But then you have to go back and you have to zoom in on them, which requires that your scanner does a more detailed preview scan so you can make sure you have all of the area of the latent print inside the area that you've selected on your scanner. And then you have to back out, and you have to do this again in this back and forth process again and again to make sure that you've selected all of the area of your latent print. And it's very inefficient, very annoying, very time consuming. And we got tired of that. So we built in this tool into the IDs software called the multiple crop tool. I think you're absolutely going to love it. I know I do. So let me show you how it works. So up on my screen here, I've got kind of a typical example. I've got a piece of yellow note paper here. We've got multiple anhydrine prints on it. And what I want to do is I want to deal with each of these latent prints on an individual basis. Now, why would you do that? Why would you not just scan in this piece of paper and work with the entire piece of paper? Well, because there's some faint prints on this piece of paper. And so if I want to do some enhancements to the faint prints, I'm going to need to do different enhancements than I will to the prints that are darker. So we need to isolate each one of these prints individually so we can apply individual processes to them so we can get the best results out of our digital enhancements. So let's go through this. So again, looking over here at my screen, I've got this yellow piece of paper. I've got multiple anhydrine prints, and I'm going to go up to the top here and I'm going to click on this multiple crop tool. It's going to pull up this separate pane. And if I just click anywhere here in this pane, it's going to let me start using my mouse wheel to zoom in and out. So I'm going to roll my mouse wheel backwards, and that's going to be my zoom in function. You're going to see already this is better than what you can do trying to use an import function with a scanner, because I can zoom in and I can look at all the fine details of these latent prints. So I'm going to zoom back out now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, I want to work with this latent print. So I'm just going to draw a box around this latent print. And when I release, you're going to see that it crops out that print and it takes it over here into my film strip off on the left-hand side of the screen. Let's say that I now want to crop out this print here at the top. And then I also want to crop out this print down below it. Well, when I go to crop out this print down below it, it looks like I may have snagged just a tiny bit of the ridge detail down here toward the medial joint on this print. So I'm just going to go up here to the upper right-hand corner of my screen and I'm going to click on Reset Image. And as I do that, then I can do another crop of that print. And I'm not going to have this area of the box that was previously cropped out. And I can continue to do that through all of these prints. I can crop out this print. I have kind of a faint one down here that's going to require maybe a bit more enhancement, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. And again, if I want to go and crop out this print, but I want to deal with the bottom print separately than the top print, I cropped out the bottom print. I'm going to go into the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to hit Reset Image, and now I can go ahead and crop out that top print as well. And in that case, I went ahead and grabbed both of them. Let's say that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to have both of those prints in the same image. Well, I'm going to go over here to my film strip on the left-hand side. And maybe the first thing I want to do is I want to see what exactly did I do to this image. The thumbnail's a little bit small. Again, instead of having to move, zoom in and out with an import function in a scanner, I'm just going to click on Preview Image, and I'm going to get a whole preview of this print. And you're going to see that, yeah, I got more of that print, that second print there, than I really would have liked to. So I'm going to go back and redo that crop. So I'm just going to right-click here on the image. I'm going to remove the image. I'm going to go up to the upper right-hand corner and reset that, and now I can try it again. Maybe that's all I wanted out of that print. So I can go through and I can do this for each one of them. And you can make this crop as big as you want to. Maybe I want to get all of these joints, and we've got some pattern area and a little bit of palm. I want to get all of those at the same time. So I'm going to crop them all at once. Oh, see what happened? I missed a little bit of my print over there. No big deal. I right-click. I remove that image, I reset my image in the upper right-hand corner, and hey, I can try again. So I do, and I crop out the area of the print that I want, and this time I got it right. When you're done, you can go through on your film strip and you can go one by one and you can individually save these prints, or like I showed you before, you can right click and preview them. So again, a right click will give you a save option and we could just save that one image to our film strip, or we could remove it from our film strip completely, or again, we could just go ahead and preview it. So if I didn't want to save any of these, let's say I just was not happy with my results, I'm going to go over here to the upper right hand corner and I can click on the X and I'm going to choose not to save any of those options, and it will go ahead and do away with all of these crop portions of this piece of paper all at the same time. If, however, I'm happy with them when I'm done, hopefully I am, I'm going to hit Save All to Film Strip, and what we're going to see is the computer software is going to go ahead and pull all of those cropped images down into the film strip of the main view of the IDS software. So I can close out of this. And now when I go down here, you can see we've got all of these cropped images of these latent prints. I can deal with them on a one-on-one basis, applying individual enhancements, maybe increasing some contrast and decreasing the brightness on the faint prints, and maybe decreasing some or increasing some of the brightness, maybe even decreasing some contrast on some of the darker prints. So we have a multitude of options that we can now apply to these latent prints on an individual basis and do the best that we can with each latent print individually. Huge in our industry. So I hope you find this helpful. I hope you enjoy the software and that you're enjoying working with it. If you have any questions, please give us a phone call anytime at 1-866-832-6772. Again, my name is Matt Marvin. I'm the Latent Print Technical Manager with Ron Smith & Associates at our headquarters office in Collinsville, Mississippi. You can also reach us at our website at www.ronsmithandassociates.com. Take care, have a great day, and God bless.